Hello, welcome back. In this video, we are going to be showing you different ways to keep your dog focused on you while a friendly stranger comes up and greets them. And here we go. This is Michelle and Gracie and Audrey, who is one of our trainers, helping out with this particular video. As you can see, Gracie is really excited to see Audrey. She's jumping up. This is what you want. Gracie's still a little excited, but she knows better, so it just took us a couple of seconds to remind her what we expected of her. And now she's standing there patiently waiting while Audrey reaches down and touches her back, scratches her head, rubs her butt. Most people, when they come up to a new dog, they want to pat them on the head. That's not always comfortable for a dog, so you should reach out and pet them along the side and the back. And while Gracie has had a lot of practice with this, and here we've got Melinda and Jody, and they're going to help us show you how to get that really nice response for when people come up to you and want to pet your dog. So Melinda does this really well. She is another dog trainer that we work together a lot, and she agreed to help me with this video. And Jody is her 2-year-old girl. And so what I'm doing here, Melinda is guiding me. She's asking me to come up and just pet Jody, just put my hand on top of Jody's head. And she's got the treats. She's feeding her treats while I'm touching her on top of the head. So she's building up positive associations. Now she's changed her position a little bit, but I'm still standing there and I'm still just touching Jody on top of the head while Melinda gives her lots of treats. And now we're going to start something a little bit different. I'm going to start moving. And so when you want your dog to behave and stay still when people are walking around and possibly touching them or doing weird things and they don't know what to expect, you want to proof that. So Melinda's been working with Jody for quite a while. She's had her since she was a pup. So a lot of this stuff is old hat for Jody, but we still work on it. And that way is the more you work on it, the more reliable the behavior is going to be. Now here, I'm just walking up to her, putting my hand on top of her head, as you saw, and then walking away. Hand on top of the head, and I walk away. Because that's a lot of times that's what people do. They just walk up, put their hand on top of your dog's head, and walk off. Now here I'm going to walk up, and this time I'm going to pet her. Now Jody's always excited to see me, so there she goes. She tries to kiss me. So if your dog does something like that, don't get mad. They're being a dog. So what you do is you try it again, but this time maybe you add a little bit more treats or get them faster. As you see, Jody tried to kiss me again. So now Melinda is really jackpotting that behavior. So now we're going to work with Bunsen. And Bunsen is the same age as Jody, and this is Julie who's handling him. But his energy level is lower than Jody's. So he's a calmer dog. As you can see, I can bend over. I'm petting him on the side. I'm not so much worrying about touching him on top of the head. And now Julie's going to get him so he's facing her, and I'm going to come up. Again, all of this is just repetitive. I'm stroking him down his back, and there he goes. He tries to kiss me too. Again, don't get mad at your dog. Your dog's just being curious and friendly. So you just want to, but that's not a behavior you want. So you start over again and show him what you want and see, as you can see, Julie's giving Bunsen all these treats while I'm standing there petting him. Now, one last time, because we're going to do it with Julie and Melinda and Jody. Give Jody a little bit more practice because, like I said, she's a little bit higher energy dog. So sometimes higher energy dogs need a lot more practice than lower energy dogs. And it's not because there's anything wrong with that. It's just they're high energy and they want to go, 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 go. And again, Melinda's got Julie just walking up, touching her on top of the head, and walking off. As you can see, Jody's very well trained. She's sitting there with the sit stay without any problem. And Julie walks up, walks around, puts her hand on top of the head. because while most dogs don't like that, most people don't know that. So you're going to have people that want to come up and just pat your dog on top of the head. And if you don't proof for it, you could have a grumpy dog. So you don't want a grumpy dog. You want the dog to really be enjoying and having fun with people coming up and being really friendly, and you want them to enjoy it and look forward to it, but you don't want them going towards the people. This is how you keep your dog focused on you. You don't have the strangers give your dog treats, you're giving the dog treats. And strangers love to pet dogs, they love to help, and this is how you can let them pet your dog safely and still teach your dog proper manners at the same time. It is a repetitive process. Here we go again. Now Julie, yep, Julie went down the body with Jody this time. Jody stood up a little bit, but Melinda was right there to put Jody back in her sit and give her treats. And there, that time she was a lot more patient, stayed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.